Oh, so much has changed since we've gotten back from Nova Scotia, guys. Morning, guys. What's going on? Ralph coming at you from the basement, the apartment. I don't know whether to call it the basement or the apartment. The basement apartment is too verbose. It doesn't feel... Welcome home. Welcome home. We're home from Halifax. It was a little bit bittersweet coming home. We do enjoy this place, but we love traveling so much and we had such a good time on the East Coast that when we got home, we had a little bit of the post-travel blues. It's been a bit of a tough week. I don't know, just going through all the footage and editing the videos for Halifax, which if you guys haven't checked out, we'd love it if you check it out. I've got a playlist up in the top corner. You can check out all the videos there. And I'm gonna be putting together a little bit of a trailer from all of the footage that I got from the camera I rented, which was the Panasonic G85. We just wanted something a little bit better than this guy. And I don't know if you've noticed, we have to get it sent out to clean the lens and stuff. Anyway, we've just been having a bit of a tough week, I think, and just mentally trying to get back into things here and figure stuff out. We're slowly getting back in, and I just thought I'd pick up the camera on a Thursday morning and say hello. So there's that. Lou is at work today, and I am at work today here in the basement. This is where I work. Yeah, it's just a regular day. And you know what? We don't vlog enough of our regular days. And Lou suggested that we do that, and I think it's a good idea. It gives you guys a bit of an insight into what our lives are like when we're not traveling. Sometimes life is boring, and sometimes life is exciting, and sometimes life is hard. And that is what we're here to share with you. So that's great. All right, I'm gonna get back to work and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Here's a fun little behind the scenes fact about my morning. I usually start with the same morning cocktail every morning. That sounds kind of weird. I drink half a teaspoon of lion's mane mushroom to help my brain function properly. It's good for cognitive function. And then I also usually take, I have been in the last few weeks, taking a vitamin B, magnesium, and calcium complex supplement, and a butter coffee, or in the case of this morning, I don't have butter, so I'm just gonna use some organic extra virgin coconut oil and put that in a coffee and blend it up. It gives me lots of energy, helps my brain function properly. After a long trip, we sort of indulged on the trip in Halifax. We walked around a lot, but still, I kind of have a weakness for craft beer. And so we drank a lot of craft beers and rich foods and that sort of thing. And so I'm trying to shed the beer pounds. Trying to get back in shape a little bit. Drop some excess fat, so I'm working on a fat adapted diet, which is normally what we try and stick to. So yeah, that's my morning cocktail. There you go. Go drink some mushrooms. Now I'm ready for work. All right, finished up some work and got a little bit of restlessness just sitting in front of the computer all day. So I am going to brave the weather. It's been alternating snow and rain. And wow, that red door gives like a nice red. And I'm gonna go see Lou and see if she can get me a coffee from work. It is cold as balls. You look so snuggly.
I love this blanket.
Oh, so much has changed since we've gotten back from Nova Scotia, guys. We've just been like trying to get those videos up for you guys, and I guess a few things have changed in that time, like a new blanket. That's pretty exciting.
I've fallen in love with plaid since coming back from Nova Scotia. I got this new plaid shirt.
I like that shirt on you.
And that scarf.
And that scarf. Oh yeah, this is the Nova. Is this the tartan?
There's like several different tartans, but the Nova Scotia one's in that.
It's in this.
Do you know what it looks like?
Yeah, vaguely.
Cool.
But yeah.
I made these at work today. These were the special. I stuffed acorn squash. Probably looks not very appealing.
Not in, well, look at, this is without the sour cream.
Yeah.
This looks a little bit more appetizing. It looks delicious.
I stuffed it with mushrooms and rice and stuff. and stuff.
It looks really tasty.
Everyone loved it. There was just a few left, so I brought them home.
You're good with squash.
Yeah, I'm good with squash.
The spaghetti squash, I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but Lou makes like a basil pesto spaghetti squash, and
Have we never shared that one?
I don't know if we've shared the recipe, but I know we've shared, I'm sure we've been eating it in the vlogs before. So yeah, we've been back from Halifax for a while, and there's tons of things new, and we were trying to think of all the things that are new within the last week. Lou's got some new bangs. We've got a little bit of the post-travel blues, as I was mentioning earlier, and what better way to combat that than talking about more adventures and more travel. Lou's actually going to be going away next weekend on a little girls' retreat, so that should be fun. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys saw, but in our last Halifax video, we had a pretty decent delay, a flight delay. There was a technical problem with the plane, and they had to get a new plane. Yeah, they brought in an entirely new plane. It wasn't something they could fix. So we were there forever, which sucked. But we got an email a few days ago from WestJet saying, "We're sorry for the inconvenience. Here's some WestJet dollars." So we're like, okay. Yeah. That's a good trade-off. And that's 1-to-1. Like, yeah, like $150 each towards our next flight. So we're already, and I had some WestJet points from flights before with work and that sort of thing, so we're already thinking about our next destination. Yes. And we've always wanted to go a little more to the West Coast. So if you guys have any ideas for places on the West Coast, Banff has always been one place that I've really... West Coast of Canada, West Coast of Canada is probably what we're thinking right now. It may evolve, but that's sort of what we're looking at. And if you guys have any good suggestions on the West Coast of Canada, Banff is at the top of my list. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, and we'll continue to share that stuff. So. Also, a few other things that are new. That thing right up there that my sissy bought me. Oh yeah. That's really exciting. So we got home. Here, you show it. So cute. We got home from Halifax, and we had a package the next day from Jamie. And we both love it. We both love it. She said she thought of us when she saw this. It says, "Let's go anywhere." Just see it with the glare. Bus! Yes. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. And there's a gnome on top of the bus. And this is like, it's the size of it's like album. A vinyl. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a photo. So we need to, this needs to go up on the wall somewhere. It does. I love it. It does. That's going to be part of making this place more like home, so that it sucks less to come back to it. Just like these photos have been on the wall for a couple weeks, and we still don't have pictures to put in them, which gives me an idea. You guys, if you guys want to help us with decorating these walls, I'm gonna put a link to our Instagram feed in the video, and go comment on the photos you think we should put in these frames, because we posted a bunch of videos from Lunenburg. We really like photos. You posted a bunch of photos from Lunenburg? Posted a bunch of photos on Instagram from Lunenburg. Yeah. We really like the color of the buildings. We thought it'd be fun to fill these with some of our Halifax photos. So if you go check out our Instagram feed and then comment below some of those photos that you think would be really nice in this room. Just say hang that on the wall. Yeah. Because we did think, I like the shot of, we took a bunch of photos of, Ralph took a lot of shots of me in front of buildings with different colors, and then I took some of Ralph in front of different colored buildings. So we thought it might be cute to put like one of me and one of him, and then the two of us in front of a like brightly colored building. The one that's sort of our new profile image, I think that one will be front and center. Maybe. We haven't decided. Or just shots of like the lighthouse. I don't know. There's so many good photos. Yeah, so that's one way you guys can help us out with decorating this place, and we'll probably keep doing that. Can I say one other thing? When I was reading comments, one thing that I noticed was Zeliandonia commented, and she said, "It sounds like Lou's starting to get a cold." You're like right on. That's like when I started getting my cold, and I had it for like 4 days after our trip. It was hard, and I was taking oregano like pretty aggressively for a while, and it ended up going away. It never got worse than a cold, but I think it was from the plane or something, or the airport. I don't know.
I had a bad cold, and then you got
And then
it
I
from
got
me.
it like right away, and I'm
Yeah.
still like, I'm just getting over it now.
But
So
you got
yeah,
it a few days later.
I did. I was making fun of Lou, and then I got
And then
the
he-
karmic cold.
Yeah. But I just thought that was so funny how she picked up on that.
Speaking of which, I want to bring back random hump day shoutouts, and I know that it's not hump day today, but I want to give Stephanie a huge shout out, and we'll keep doing this in one way or another, one form or another, but Stephanie, just thank you so much for all your retweets on Twitter and your comments on YouTube. It means so much to us. So
She's the sweetest.
we want to bring the random hump day shoutouts back. So whenever you guys leave a comment, we are going to acknowledge that and pick some of you for a random hump day shoutout. And thank you guys for all the love. And yeah, so we're sort of like coming down off of the high from our trip, but we're also excited about a whole bunch of other things and planning for new trips. And so it's fun, it's busy.
Nova
So-
Scotia, like it was the happiest I had been in a long time. So it was hard to come home. So I
Yeah.
was just so happy there.
And you can really see it in the smiles, in the videos and stuff, and
Yeah.
in the Instagram pictures and stuff. You can tell that we both just really enjoyed getting away, and
Yeah.
especially
It was
I
nice.
felt like it was really good for you to get away and
Yeah.
enjoy your roots.
My roots.
So if you guys want to follow along for our future travel endeavors, then we'd love it if you would subscribe and smash the like button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.